Tonight's going to be a special one because we got a very special guest tonight. Very, very special. His name is Brett from Brett's Grasscapades, as you guys probably know. If this is your first time stopping by my podcast, I want you guys to know that basically what we do here is we interview some of the greenskeepers of some of the best lawns in America. And I clearly think that Brett himself has earned himself one of the top spots on my show. With his legendary RPR. Brett, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's happening? What's happening, man? I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Dude, I'm so happy that you're here too, man. How's your day going so far?
It's good. I finally got freaking Pest and Lawn Ginger to leave my house. So, yeah, things are good.
Did the ginger overstay his welcome?
Oh, my gosh. He always overstays his welcome.
He's that
kidding,
one.
And it was good. It was good to have Ginger here, but I'm glad the project is over and I'm back to normal.
Hey, I was talking to you earlier, and you told me that you had a sodding project going on, right?
Oh my gosh, dude! Freaking laying sod is awful. Like, I don't know if anybody who's listening does it like professionally. Freaking, hey, bravo. Props to you, because that was terrible.
I heard there's three things in the world that suck, man. Roofing, flooring, and laying sod.
Dude, I will never, ever, 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 ever lay my own sod again.
You know what? You don't strike me as the kind of person that would lay sod. Is there something specifically that made you want to lay sod rather than plant the seed?
Well, so from everybody that I talked to, including the guys at several seed and sod companies, everybody said that seeded Bermuda, which is what I'm doing here, is Bermuda, just doesn't really do well down here in Florida. So
was he the same guy who was trying to sell you the sod?
No, the Barenbrug guy told me that, and he's the seed dude.
Hey, man, well, you know what? Here's the thing. Me and you, we're both cool season guys, so we don't really know too much about this Bermuda business, you know?
Dude, I know literally nothing about Bermuda.
Oh, well, you gonna learn, man. You gonna learn.
I'm gonna learn today. I mean, I got 6,000 square feet of it up front right now, though.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's in. It's done.
So, as far as like the Bermuda goes, it's dormant, right? I saw pictures of it.
It's not dormant. It's splotchy, right? I've got a little bit that started to check out, but like today it was 81, so we're in the clear. So
today,
yeah,
today here in Chicago was 31.
It's supposed to be in the 80s. You know, looking at it going forward, I got 81, 82, 77. Like, we're good. Soil temps are still like mid 60s, so yeah, we're all right.
Nice.
Especially when I start pushing it, like give it a little bit for it to root, and I'm gonna start pushing it, and it'll be good, man. So
from what I hear, Bermuda is pretty much like one of the most resilient grasses around. And
yeah, that's what everybody says. So I guess we'll see, right?
The only people that say that are the people of Bermuda, right?
Right, yeah, that's like the lawn tools kind of thing, right?
Yeah, but if memory serves me right, I remember seeing in one of your videos, you said if you were to have a warm season lawn, it would be Bermuda. So, hey, man, you finally got your wish.
Here I am.
Yeah, right? Hey, real quick, I want to go over to the comments section and talk to a few people over here. Give a few shout-outs. Pacific Northwest Lawns, what's going on? Nathan, right?
What's up?
Yeah, Nathan. Nathan, how you doing? The Lawn Analyst, what's going on? The Lawn Guardian. Hey, man, we got one of your partners in crime over here. Thanks for stopping by, Ben. Around the House with Pat, what's going on, buddy? This guy just picked up a Swordman. Go check his channel out if you want to see. He has a pretty in-depth unboxing of his Swordman. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How did anybody get a Swordman? I thought they were like all sold out.
Oh, you know what? You actually want to know what's funny about it? I watched his video, and he goes into detail about how they were back ordered because of the pandemic and everything like that. And it literally took them almost a half a year to deliver his Swordman from the time that he bought it.
Ugh, gosh, that's awful.
Yeah,
Most miserable.
and I feel kind of bad too, because like he's in Philadelphia, so his weather's almost the same as mine, and he didn't get it until the grass like pretty much went dormant.
As I say, if he just did an unboxing video, man, he's done. You might as well send it down here, bro.
Nah, but you know what? He's gonna have a good springtime, so I look forward to that content, Pat. Keep it up, man. Bermuda Boss, what's going on? Super TA, Lawn Whisperer. Hey, Lawn Whisperer, I was supposed to do a podcast with him last week, but I had to put it on the back burner because I ended up buying a new car that day, and I don't know if you knew. I was telling you, man, I was in the market for a new car. Remember I was asking you about your Ram?
Yep.
Yeah,
What'd
so
you end up getting?
I ended up getting a GX Lexus, which is
nice.
but it's like a total body on frame car, and it has that like reliable 4.7 Toyota engine. Phenomenal, man. It's like a pretty much a Lexus version of a Land Cruiser.
I was gonna say that's the Land Cruiser, like the fancy Land Cruiser.
Yeah, dude. Everyone wants that Land Cruiser. You know what's up.
I know about the Land Cruisers, man.
But yeah, as far as Lawn Whisperer, I had to put his podcast on the back burner. But don't think I forgot about you, man. You know how it goes.
It's all right. I would have put Justin on the back burner too.
Oh man, no, it's not even like that. But when you go to buy a car, it always takes a lot longer than you think. So.
I hate buying cars.
Hey,
yeah,
Andy's.
I really like getting a new car. Like, I'm really bad about having a car for like a year and then like now I need a new one.
Yeah, dude. Especially when you got a Ram, man. What's up with that Ram reliability? You've been having.
Dude, I hate that truck. I already hate it.
How many times have you took it to the shop already?
Twice.
Yeah. No. Transmission related or no?
No transmission related. I bought the truck, and I'm really dumb, and bought a truck that had a little bit of a tick to it. It wasn't bad. It didn't sound real bad until I drove it a couple hundred miles, and then it sounded really bad, and I had to put a new cam in a truck that I had bought 2 weeks earlier.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to set your expectations, man. When you buy a Ram, that's what happens. Dude, I mean, I'm not going to lie. They're beautiful trucks, man. I mean, don't get me wrong.
See, and that's the thing. I freaking love the truck. It's gorgeous. It sounds good. It looks good. Yeah. It rides pretty good. But yeah.
You got that fancy air ride suspension on there?
No.
Good, man, because that'd be the next thing to go.
Oh, dude, for real.
Seriously. So going back to the comments here, Andy's Lawn Care and Outdoor Adventures. What's going on, man?
I love that kid. Andy, what's up, Bo?
Yeah, I saw Andy's. I remember one of his videos I saw where he made like a homemade stripe kit. That was pretty cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, I like old Andy, man.
Yeah, he's a good kid, man. And then Super TA, Mr. Lush Lawn, what's going on, buddy? I just got your sticker in the mail. Thank you so much for sending that out, bud. I don't know if you got mine.
I just didn't get my sticker from him, so thanks for not sending me one.
Dude, you got to give me one of your stickers, Brett.
I know. I had funny story. I bought like 200 stickers, and I don't think I've sent a single one to anybody because I suck.
Oh, man.
Like, I suck. Look, they're right here. No? Yeah, some of them are.
Hey, man, you don't suck, man. Just,
they're just sitting right here. They're sitting right here in my freaking drawer collecting dust.
Man, dude, I know people that would kill for that sticker, dude.
Kill.
Man, dude.
If I don't send many out, they're really rare, right?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm fairly new to the lawn community. This year I started, man, and I was super excited about the stickers and stuff like that. But I'm starting to see, man, like people are like knee deep in this sticker game, dude.
Dude, people care about that.
Yeah, man.
And I care about people caring about it.
Me too.
And I suck at sending things out.
Hey, just
I've got like 400 irons in the fire at any point in my life. So I have like 600 kids, man. There's a whole bunch of those suckers running around.
How many kids you got?
I have three. I have three daughters.
Oh,
but
man.
It feels like 13.
How old is your youngest one?
She is like 20 months, almost 2.
Oh yeah, mine is almost 17 months, 16 months.
Yeah,
so.
And she's a terrorist, man.
Oh, dude, that's the terrible twos.
Dude, the terrible child. She's insane.
Dude, tell me how those kids, they know exactly what to get into when they shouldn't get into it, man.
Dude, she's crazy.
Phone chargers and cell phones and man, dude.
It doesn't matter what it is. It's in her mouth. The second you turn your back.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Dude, I'm over here around the house where Pat said Ram suck. My son has a 2018 Ram. It's been in the dealer at least 5 times. Hey, man, that's worse than yours, so don't feel too bad, Brett.
Well, hey, listen, I bought mine secondhand, so who knows how many times it's been in the dealer.
Did you get it inspected first?
No, I'm an idiot.
No, man, come on, dude. This is not a Toyota you're buying.
I know. No, the next thing I'm doing is buying a freaking Tundra. I'm done. I'm gonna buy a Tundra, and everyone's gonna be like, "It's just because Alan has a Tundra. John has a Tundra."
Yeah,
do they
really?
Nice. They're freaking nice.
They're a little dated, man. You know, the interiors are dated, but they're reliable. That's what's good, you know.
Dude, but they're still so nice. Like, that's how Toyota is. They're like, hey, we do something right, and we're gonna do it that way for the next 30 years. Like,
are you gonna get one of those TRD Pros, man?
I don't know, man. Alan needs to give me a raise if I want to get one of those.
Does Alan have one of those?
No, Alan has a Platinum.
Oh, man, that's still nice, dude.
Dude, it's freaking nice. We went fishing yesterday, and I was riding in the back seat, and I felt like I was getting like chauffeured around.
Dude,
I had,
those
12 feet of leg room. It's all plush and comfortable.
Was it the Crew Max or the double cab?
Oh, the Crew Max.
Oh man,
it's huge.
Even I could fit in back of one of those.
Dude, I can like stretch all the way out. Like,
nice.
Just lean back, nice and comfortable, man.
I hear you, dude.
I need one. I need to get rid of my Ram.
I never sit in the back seat of my own car, but I still need one.
Right. Exactly.
Real quick, over here, I do want to give a few more shout outs. What's up, Jason Sieberlich? I don't know if you saw his video that he put out today, but he just got one of those Jacobson reel mowers. I know
Jake.
Yeah, I know you had one of those before, right? And
yeah.
I didn't know that those came with the Honda engines. Did yours have a Honda engine too?
Yeah, they have Honda engines. I don't know if all of the Jakes do, but a lot of Jakes have Hondas on them.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's the only reliable part of a Jacobson reel mower.
Actually, I believe you, man, because in his video, it was sounding a little crunchy, man. I don't know. He said he might have to grease a few things. I'm not sure, but but when you had your Jacobson, man, do you have any content on that? I'm not sure.
No, it only hung out a little while, man. So when I had the Jacobson, I bought it. I paid like $400 for it, and then I ended up having to pay like another $500 to get it like up and running and serviceable. And then it was awesome, mowed great. But the problem was the highest height of cut on it was 1/2 inch. And they didn't have high height of cut kits to get it over 1/2 inch. And then Jacobson did, and I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I'm pretty sure they went away with it. And I don't know about his Jake, but my Jake had this awesome feature that Jacobson put on their mowers for a handful of years, where the bed knife didn't have screws in the bottom of it that held it on. There's no bolts or anything on the bottom that held it on.
Really?
It was a magnetic bed knife. like this
What?
super strong magnet. But the problem with that is if you catch any sort of like hard lip, it would peel the sucker off of it. And because it was cutting so low, I caught the edge of the curb one time and just totally jacked that mower up. Bent the bed knife, it peeled off of there. Next thing you know, it's laying in the middle of the yard.
Oh
Like,
man.
and
Hey, well,
then
you know they both have their pros and cons, you know, because trust me, man, I struggled with the bed knife on the Greensmaster one time. I mean, many
yeah.
times, dude. You know how it goes. Even though it comes with that special key, sometimes you still kind of strip it out, man. I don't know if you had that issue or
Oh,
not.
dude, I mean, so here's the deal. Uh, a lot of that stuff, like, I've gotten to the point where, like, I just take it to the dealer. The dealer services it for me. Because if you mess it up and you end up, like, bending your reel, like, dude, you're freaking screwed.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what? I feel like I'm lucky, man, because I just so happened to meet a guy at a golf course who owns a non-for-profit organization that focuses on teaching the art of being a golf course mechanic. And when he found out that I was a residential guy, reel mowing, like that just like tickled his fancy, man. And like anytime, anytime I call him, man, he's the type of guy I call him, it doesn't even ring, and he picks up the phone. You know what I'm
dude,
talking
that's
about?
awesome. That's the kind of guy you need when you're mowing with a reel mower at your house. Like you
Yeah.
need to have somebody that knows what they're doing. Like there's some things that I'll mess with, like, but when it comes to like actual maintenance, man, I take my mower once a year to get sharpened and face the bed knife correctly and get it tuned up perfect. And for me, I mean, like those a greensmaster is meant to be mowing like every single day for hours. So when you're only mowing your like 5,000 square feet of turf or whatever with it, like you can go a whole season on a single grind. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like you're totally good as long as you don't mess up something and chip your bed knife or bend your reel. Like, so that's what the last 2 seasons. The first season I got it, I was doing the back lapping thing and that kind of stuff. And then once I got my reel professionally sharpened for the first time, I'm like, I'm done with that back lapping crap, man.
Dude,
Like,
backlapping is so annoying, man.
and it doesn't do anything.
It
Like
really doesn't.
it's good for like the dudes at the Toro dealer told me is that backlapping is good if you get like a burr or something in your reel.
Yeah.
Like they're like it'll take the burr out of your reel and true it up a little bit. They're like, but it won't really do enough. Like it's not like grinding the reel. It just isn't.
You know, when I first got my Greensmaster and I brought it home, the reel was rusty. It definitely wasn't cutting paper. It was sitting for a long time. Dude, I ordered a backlapping kit, man. I backlapped it for like 45 minutes. All right. I adjusted the reel for like 3 hours, man. And I finally got it able to cut a piece of paper just in one part of the reel. Dude, I felt like $1 million, man, because I was working on it so long, man, just to get it to cut that one place, man.
Dude, yeah, so it took you how long to get it actually good?
Yeah, I mean, just cutting in one place, it took like 3 hours of backlapping and adjusting
Right.
the reel.
Right. And dude, for me, like to spend 3 or 4 hours doing something, I would absolutely 100% any day of the week spend the like $125 that it costs to get it ground.
That's funny, man. That's exactly how much my guy charges. And what's cool about this guy, he comes and he picks it up from my house too. He wheels it right.
Dude, yeah, you don't want to get it in that pretty new Lexus of yours.
No, definitely not, man. Maybe my previous car, but not the Lexus. Over here, we have a question from Greg Aspenson. I don't know, you might know this since you're in the Yard Mastery. He said, what's the deal with the Pro Pete not being on Yard Mastery anymore?
it really, honestly, really just came down to shipping costs. The problem with Pro Pete, it's a freaking phenomenal product. Like, I love Pro Pete, and
I know you do.
If there was any way that I could keep it on Yard Mastery, I 100% would. But the problem with Pro Pete and lots of fertilizers is, dude, it's expensive to ship that stuff. And so it got to the point where it's just it didn't make sense for Yard Mastery to keep it on Yard Mastery.
Yeah, I know. When it comes to shipping, I mean, a lot of companies, big companies, they kind of eat the shipping costs a little bit for the customer. I know Yard Mastery. I mean, are you guys still considered like a startup, kind of, right?
Yeah. So the thing with any internet company, when an internet company says free shipping, that just means that it's built into the cost of the product.
Yeah, exactly,
so,
man.
Yeah, that's assuming that the average shipping cost is going to cost X, knowing that some of the time it's going to be over that and some of the time it's going to be under that, right?
Yeah.
So, it's just a math problem.
And with the price of premium fertilizers, already tacking on more money to that, people might not like that,
Yeah, so, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, if Yard Mastery wanted to keep it on there and say, hey, you know what, as long as you're paying an extra $35 to ship it, people aren't going to want to do that. So the Pro Pete is still going to be sold. They're still a company. Like, I mean, they're not done by any means. You're still going to be able to find them locally in some places. I know in Utah and the Idaho area, you can get it locally at Great Basin. And then they're still going to be selling on Home Depot. So
they're on Home Depot, huh?
Yeah, they've been selling on HomeDepot.com. You just got to look it up.
Hey, well, Home Depot, they have free shipping if you spend more than a certain amount of money. So
yeah. So I mean, if you want Pro Pete, it's still there. It's just not going to be available on Yard Mastery. Unfortunately, we just couldn't make sense for us.
For now, man. Once you guys grow, we'll see, man.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, the door is still open, obviously. Because obviously me and Alan think that it's a great product. It is a great product. Everybody thinks it's a great product. Anybody that's used Pro Pete has had a good experience from everybody that I've talked to. So, who knows?
I haven't
One day it might end up back on Yard Mastery, but at this point it's not happening.
I haven't personally tried it, man, but like the no-nonsense formula that's in it mixed with the small prills, I mean, it sounds like the perfect fertilizer, if you ask me, man.
Yeah, especially for guys like us that are mowing their grass short. Like, it's a great fertilizer. But yeah, so that's the answer. So
what are like some big fertilizers you guys are selling on Yard Mastery now, like as far as granular goes?
So the big stuff that we're doing this year is going to be the Sunnyland stuff. We've got several different things in the works that are going to be really exciting for this year. So a lot of it, obviously, I can't talk about yet because it's not 100%. But just know that there's still going to be plenty of options on Yard Mastery.
Oh, sweet, dude.
So, even though some of the things that people have used in the past may not be available, there's still going to be some great options and some really exciting new stuff that we have in the works. So,
well, I was actually going to ask you, man, what you guys had planned for 2021. Is there anything set in stone that you could talk about?
There's nothing there. I wish, man, there's a couple really, really exciting things that people are going to be all over. But it's just not ready for me to talk about it. I wish I could. I really do. Because there's some stuff that people are going to be like, dude, no freaking way. But
hey, man, that just means that'll be all more exciting.
Ready for prime time, man.
Hey, we're in prime time right now, man.
I talked to Alan today, and he said you reach out to him, he'll he'll come on the podcast for you. Maybe
Oh,
you can get it. Maybe you can get it out of him.
oh man, I'm gonna have to see how
But
I'm gonna ask him.
if it's gonna come out, you got to get it out of Mr. Hain. So
All right. Hey, I feel you, man. I don't blame him, man. But hey, the longer that we wait, the more exciting it'll be. So
yeah, I mean, just know, there's big things in the works. Yard mastery is growing like freaking crazy.
yeah, I know.
Just like the lawn care community, man. The lawn care community has just grown by leaps and bounds the last year, 2 years, really. Like
Dude, everyone and their mom's got a YouTube channel now.
Dude, yeah. I mean, every day there's another YouTube channel. Like all these guys over here, you're like, oh, did you see this video? I'm like, dude, I've never even heard of that guy, and he's putting out great content. Like,
yeah,
it's awesome. It's exciting. I'm super excited. 2021 is gonna be an awesome year for yard mastery and for everybody. Like, I'm excited to see what people are doing, because it's like there's people doing new stuff all the time, like things that nobody's ever really tried, and that's what I like seeing.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when it comes to the content, I'm always looking for that fresh content that's never been done before. So with all these guys popping up and with everybody entering the lawn community, I feel like there's going to be a lot of innovations and a lot of introducing people to new things. So I can't wait for that, man. Over here, I want to give a shout out to the Lawn Dabbler. He's another new content creator. What's up, Lawn Dabbler? How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for stopping by. LG. Oh, man, it's the sore loser, LG. That's an inside joke between me and him. This guy's always trying to win stuff in Ron Henry's podcast, and he never seems to win, man. Poor guy, dude. What's going on, LG? How you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Over here, I could see Andy said he wants to try new fertilizers. Lawn Whisper. Hey, that's my mom. So I know that you recently transitioned to Florida, man. How's that transition going for you?
Dude, it's good. It's really good. I've been really happy. It's been an awesome opportunity for me. Utah wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not from Utah originally. So
you're from Georgia, right?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Georgia. So this is a lot closer to home for me. All my family's still back in Georgia. So it's a lot closer to home for me. It's good, man. I was in the military for a while, and I've moved around a lot. So I'd been in Utah longer than I've lived anywhere else in my adult life. So it was time to move, man. I can't stay in one place for too long. But no, it's awesome, man. I've really enjoyed being here in Florida. Like, we've got a pool at this house, and my kids have been swimming like every day. Like, it's the middle of freaking December, and my kids were in the pool today. Like, pretty cool.
It doesn't get better than that.
No, it's awesome. 80
that's
degrees.
Indoor. That's a indoor pool, right? You got?
No, so it's an outdoor pool in down here in Florida. They call them the lanai, and
what's it called?
A lanai.
Ooh, fancy, man.
It's a fancy term for like a screened-in outdoor area. So like, we have mosquitoes the size of freaking like pterodactyls down here, and if you don't have a screened-in area, like, it's freaking miserable to be out in the evenings, because the mosquitoes come out and they're like, pick your small children up and take them away. And
it's like a Jurassic Park, man.
Dude, it really is.
Those things picking people up, flying.
Literally, I expect the Jurassic Park theme song to like just start playing at some point, because the animals and stuff that are down here are wild. But yeah, so it's been awesome, man. I've loved being down here.
So the house that you have now, you purchased that house before you moved? Is that how it went? Did you see it before you bought it, or?
Oh yeah. No, we came down here a couple months ago. We flew out for a weekend, went house shopping, looked at like 7,000 houses, and settled on this one. So
it's like buying a car, man. It's a long process.
Yeah, dude, it freaking sucks. It sucks buying a house when you're like moving down the road, but it really sucks buying a house when you're 2,000 miles away.
Yeah, dude. Man, I applaud you being able to just move across the country like that. I remember in one of the other live streams you said that your garage isn't quite the same garage that you had now, man. How's your garage situation going
Oh
now?
my gosh, don't talk about the garage, bro. The garage. So pour one out for my old garage, man. I got see the problem is I got really spoiled. Like the garage that I have now is a normal garage. Like, whatever, lots of people have a 3-car garage, right? It's not too uncommon to have a third bay. And it's just a single car depth. But like my Utah garage,
That thing had an elevator in it, man.
dude, it was literally. So the guy who built that house lived at that house. Like it was a home builder that built that house for himself, and he built the third bay of that garage to where he could put his crew cab F-350 with his 24-foot enclosed trailer attached to it in the garage.
That's a deep garage, man.
Yeah, so that way he could back his truck all the way in, leave the trailer on, and never have to drop it. And having a 50-foot garage really spoils you.
Yeah, it does, man. Especially when you're a lawn care nut, you know.
Oh my gosh, I had so much crap in that garage, dude. I sold no joke. I sold 4 lawnmowers before I came here because I knew that I just wasn't gonna have the room.
Well, which ones did you sell again? You had another Greensmaster, right? I know you have one of them with you right now.
Yeah, so the only mowers that I brought with me were the Greensmaster 1600 and my Aaron Zero Turn. Those are the only 2 that I brought. So I got rid of lots of mowers over the last year. I gave John Perry my John Deere 180B. I gave.
So you
Perry
officially gave it to him now?
It's on loan permanently, I think.
It's on loan.
So he's got that mower. I sold the Jacobson. I sold my McLean. I sold my Sun Joe plug-in reel mower. I gave Jared.
I remember that.
Dude, that was a cool little mower.
Yeah, dude. I remember, man, when I first started watching you, man. I saw that video that you put out about the Sun Joe.
It actually did really good. Like surprisingly, like if you had a little bitty, teeny tiny lot, like that thing would be the freaking tits. It would work good.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah. So I gave Jeremy my manual Sun Joe reel mower. He also borrowed my 60-volt recycler.
Hey man, if I need to borrow a lawnmower, I know who I need to reach out to.
Dude, yeah. Just borrow a lawnmower from me 2 weeks before I move, and then just don't ever bring it back. But
I will keep that in mind for next time. Hey, speaking
next time I move, you might want to make the drive.
Speaking of the Greensmaster, I see that LG over here, he actually mentioned something that I want to bring up. He said, thanks for putting out that video on removing the axles from the Greensmaster. It took him 3 minutes to complete. Now he wishes he had another use for that 1-inch wrench.
Dude, literally, I have a 1-inch wrench for that same reason. That's the only time I've ever used it.
You know, after I saw that video that you put out, I wanted to take off my axles because, I don't need them, man. I don't even have transport wheels. Why the heck do I need them, right?
Yeah.
So I went to go check at my wrench set, and of course, man, the biggest wrench I had was a 7/8 wrench. Like 1/8 less than an inch, man.
Dude, take a grinder to it, man. Wallow that sucker out.
Should I? Man, I should just take my Dremel and just cut through it.
I mean, are you ever going to use a 7/8 wrench? Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Who knows?
Probably not. I think you need a 7/8 and a 1-inch, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the 7/8 is what fits the outside of the axle, and then the 1-inch is what you slide on the inside. But yeah, dude, like I made that video because I had no idea. Like, I'm like, dude, why didn't somebody tell me this like forever ago? I would have taken them off the second I got that mower. Because like for guys like us, like you don't need transport wheels. Like I take it 10 feet from the garage to the freaking lawn. Like
We're not taking it across the whole golf course, man.
Yeah, like I'm not driving it from the clubhouse all the way out to T number 9 to go mow. Like,
dude, you don't even want to know how many times I hit my shin in those axles, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude! There's literally my house in Utah. There is a line, so that the outside of the house is stucco, right?
Yeah.
And there's a line this far up, all the way down the side of my house there, because I always would somehow get caught on the house. I'd go too close and just drag it. And you know how it is. You know how a freaking greens mower will pull you.
Oh,
like
yeah,
when that sucker is engaged, like it's going.
Yeah.
So it's just dragging down the side of the house. I mean, it's like, I'm surprised it didn't go through into the house.
Dude, I will methodically walk into my garage, look at the axles and be like, okay, those axles are there and I need to avoid them. And I need to make sure I do not hit them. And I think I got it down on lock. And 1 minute later, I'm hitting those axles, man.
Dude, take them off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them off, man. I just need to get that 1-inch wrench, man, because I don't have it yet.
Just break down and buy you a 1-inch wrench.
So you're the Greensmaster that you have right now. What year is it?
It is a 2009. So I freaking stole that mower, man. That was one of my best lawn care purchases ever.
Let me guess, you got it for $150?
No, I paid $800 for that mower, but when I had it, it had just under 400 hours on it.
Like, it was new.
It like basically brand new. I paid $800 for that mower with a fresh grind and a brand new bed knife on it. Like,
dude, that's a killer deal. Did you get it from one of those online auctions?
No, I bought it from my Toro dealer. I made friends with the Toro dealer there in Salt Lake. So if you're in Salt Lake, the place to buy greens mowers is turf equipment and irrigation. Tyler always has. So, and this may even be something to look into. If you're looking for a used greens mower, it might be something good to look into, to go to your Toro golf dealer or your John Deere golf dealer. Because a lot of these golf courses, they don't buy their equipment, they lease it. So they do like a 4 or 5 year lease on it. And so like my guy there, Tyler, he would bring in these mowers that came off of lease. Because sometimes the golf courses, he's like, these nice golf courses, they lease stuff and they don't buy it once the lease is done. They send it back. They're like, hey, we're done with it. Give me the 2020 models now. So like that mower, it came in off of a lease and sat in his freaking warehouse for years. I mean, it was a 2009. I got it in 2018. So it was probably on a 5-year lease or whatever. Sat in his warehouse for a couple of years collecting dust. I came and bought it for $800.
Nice, dude. If it's anything like buying a car off lease, man, it was probably in good condition. Yeah,
because when they lease them, they're bringing them back in the part of the lease agreement is maintenance of the equipment. So they're bringing them back. They're getting service when they're supposed to be serviced. Like, that thing's pristine. Like,
nice.
I mean, dude, it still barely has over 400 hours on it. Like, the freaking mower's 10 years old.
Do you have one of those readers on it? One of those?
Yeah, it has a little hour meter on the back.
Oh, sweet, dude. Yeah, man, that's a big difference from mine, man. Mine is older than me, dude. It's from 1989. It's the 04050 model, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
So here's the thing, and this isn't to dog on Swardman or Allet or any of these other like newer. I mean, Allets aren't really new, but their homeowner stuff are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this isn't a dog on them, man, but I just don't know. Like, are you going to be able in 30 freaking years? Are you going to be able to find a swordman or an owlet or so, one of these that are still in that good of a condition? Like,
Absolutely not, man, because my McLean is a Briggs & Stratton 3.5 horsepower engine, and it's from 1996, and that thing is very hard to start, man.
dude, I hate McLean's.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a piece of junk.
Yeah, if their parts were cheaper and there was somewhere to service it, it wouldn't be that bad of a machine. But
See, that's the thing. Like, there needs to be a a homeowner version of a greens mower, like
yes,
of the Greens Master. And dude, I've been bringing it up to Andrew, and I think everyone else should freaking get on Toro. Toro needs to come out with a homeowner version of the Greens Master.
I totally agree 100%. Hey, real quick, I want to give a super special shout out to the Moist Green Organic. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He said he'd stick with my manual reel. I'm fearing the leap. No, don't fear the leap, man. Just jump into it, dude.
So the biggest thing about if you're wanting to get into reel mowing, like if you're committed to it, get a freaking reel mower. Not a manual reel mower. Like, go all in. Buy. I mean, and even if it means getting a McLean or a True Cut or something like that, just to get your. Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about spending the money on a Greens Master or something like that, that might be a little bit more expensive. If you can find McLean's. Dude, I routinely see McLean's because I don't know about you, but I have an alert set up on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, me too, dude.
For reel mower. I mean,
I still have it on there.
If the right deal comes up, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And so I'm constantly seeing reel mowers pop up. The cow trimmers and McLean's. Not True Cuts so much, but usually cow trimmers and McLean's.
Yep.
And the old Sears ones, which are just the McLean with the Sears name on it. I see those come up routinely for $250 or less. Which, I mean, if you don't have $250 to invest into a reel mower, reel mowing is not your thing, because it's a rabbit hole, man. You're gonna get deep in, and it's gonna, you're gonna be spending some money.
Yeah, it definitely becomes an addiction, man. But I'd rather have that addiction than some other questionable things.
Yeah, I mean, at least you're not smoking crack or something. Right?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Those days are over. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, real quick, man. Justin said he's got to go. See ya. All right, take care, Justin, man. Thanks for stopping by. Long Guardian 2. Hey, guys, I'm actually going to be opening up calls here in a minute. If any of you guys want to call into the podcast and talk to us personally, this is something new I want to try out. I got a number there listed, so me and Brett will be on the line if you guys want to talk onto the podcast.
That's exciting.
Dude, it is exciting, man. Something new, man. So if you guys want to go ahead and call, go ahead. And in the meantime, if you guys could drop me a like. I see there's a bunch of people in here right now. If you guys can all drop a like for us so we could reach more people on YouTube, we would totally appreciate that. We would totally appreciate that. But over here, Jason Stieber said he needed this conversation like 2 weeks ago.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Yeah, he bought the Jacobson, man.
Oh, no. Well, hey, if you'd have watched my video, you would have known that. I did a reel mower comparison with like the most reel mowers of anybody on YouTube.
Hey, we got a phone call, man.
Uh-oh.
We got a phone call. Let's see who's on the line. Hello and welcome. You are on the line right now live. Hello? Hello?
Is it working?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Who's this? You're live right now on YouTube. What's going on?
I just want to come on here and I want to say that Brett sucks.
Oh, what's going on? It's the Lawn Whisperer, man. He had to make
Hey, hang up on that guy. Freaking
No,
hang
don't
up
don't
on
be
him.
hanging don't be hanging up on me. Okay, I'm taking over now, Brett. This is now I am the special guest. Okay.
All right, I'm out.
plot twist, Brett. You're being replaced, man. You're too boring. No, just kidding.
All right, good podcast, guys. Keep it up. We'll see you later.
Hey, thank you so much for calling in, bud. You're the very first caller on our podcast, so I hope you have a wonderful night.
Everybody drop this guy a like, and we'll see you next time.
All right, cool, man. And I'm going to be hitting you up, man, about our podcast here coming up, so be on the lookout.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
He's
All
not
right,
going to hit you up.
Later.
All right,
Because
peace.
you're awful. We all hate you.
Quick reminder for you guys, we got the phone line still open if anybody wants to call in. But yeah, like Jason was saying, man, he said that, you know what, Brett, here, I'm just going to say it, man. I feel like it's a prerequisite. If you get into reel mowing, everyone has to see your So You Want a Reel Mower video.
Well, you should. You should
Yes.
watch that. Because, dude, I had like 8 reel mowers at one point. Like,
I remember that video, dude. I remember that video. You had like all 8 of them lined up, dude.
Yeah, I've used them all, man. Like, I can tell you, without a doubt, that if you, I mean, like, a Jacobson is a good mower. Like, they will do great for you. But, man, there's a reason why if you go to any golf course in the freaking United States, you're going to find either Toro, and mostly Toro. Almost every golf course I go to is like heavy Toro. But, you know, Toro and John Deere, they're just reliable.
And you know, and I do want to say some positive words for Jason. Just because Brett had, you know, a subpar experience with the Jacobson, that doesn't mean it's going to be like that for everyone.
No, and they're good. Dude, I any day of the week would take a Jacobson over a McLean or a True Cut. 100%. It's just one of those things where if I had a choice between a Jacobson and a Toro, I'm going to take the Toro any day of the week.
And you know, another thing, I don't think Honda would throw on their motor on a crappy piece of machine either.
No. That's the thing. When Jacobsons are running right, man, like they run good, they cut good. Like they have a lot of moving parts, and the Toros and the Deers are really simple.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know how it is. Like, it's literally a shaft-driven,
with a belt.
with a belt, and you engage one part of the belt or you don't.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. Like, if it's not working, there's like 2 things that you have to check.
I remember when I first got my Greensmaster, dude, I was watching your live streams nonstop about when you were getting it ready. You know, when you were super excited, putting on the bed knife and everything like that. You remember those days, man?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was watching those a lot, man. So, and it's real easy, man, with the Toro. The only issue I've ever had was the fuel filter leaking, and I just replaced the rubber O-ring, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, I mean, they're just really simple to work on. Like, they're like, it's like an old Honda. You know what I mean? Like, working on an old Honda, like a 1995 Civic. Like, there's like 10 parts under the hood. You know? Like, and that's how it is with a Toro. Like, it's not fancy. You know, some of the new ones are fancy, like freaking Dr. Netzel's 1026. That thing's like a spaceship. But like,
do you know a lot about that? What kind of engine does that one have? Do you know?
I don't even know. Man, you know, I think it might be a Honda engine. I can't remember. Man, I don't remember now. But I know they were going back and forth with either the Subaru or the Honda, I think.
Dude, you know, going back to what you were saying about them making a homeowner residential reel mower Toro, I feel like Toro has enough connections with all of us as influencers that we could influence them, man, to make one. We need to reach out to their marketing department and talk to them and be like, what's going on?
I hope so. If you're listening to this right now, everybody who's watching this, you need to email Toro and say, hey, we want a residential reel mower, and see if they could do it.
And it doesn't need to be anything special, man. Just like a Greensmaster, you know, a little bit smaller and maybe like a lighter drum, dude, and that's it.
Dude, yeah. I mean, like a 21-inch, you know, solid, you know, have a drum in the back, no casters, no freaking casters.
No rubber wheels.
On the front or the back. We want a solid drum in the back and a front roller. That's what we want. The people want it.
Dude, speaking of casters, man, when I picked up my McLean, that was the first thing that went.
Dude, it's awful.
How could I want to know how their marketing team or their developers or engineers can even fathom to put caster wheels on a McLean, man?
Dude, I want to know how they still have the same design from like 1910. Like, it's the same mower. They're selling the same mower, the same crappy Briggs & Stratton engines on them. Like, still, without a freaking roller on the front. Like, why do you not put a roller on the front? They only offer that in like the 25-inch greens mower that they offer.
Yeah, exactly, man. Over here, taking a look at the chat. Jason said he did watch your reel mower video, man. Yeah, so did I, dude. Over here, Super TA said Allet makes sense for me. You know, Allet, man, they kind of blew up, man. Once I saw Pete have an Allet, dude, it seemed like everybody had them.
Yeah, I mean, so Allets are great. The issue with Allet that I have is that they don't have a big dealer network here. With them being their European base, you know, out of the UK, like they just don't have a big dealer network to service stuff here, and you can't really get them. You know, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with Swordman, right? You can't get one right now. Like you can't freaking get your hands on one. You buy one and you get it 6 months later. Like I don't want that. Like,
dude, I feel like Yard Mastery needs to come up with their own reel mower, man.
Bro,
you guys need to hire some engineers, dude, or something like that.
I would love to sell reel mowers.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick, man. Let's see, lawn care. He's talking about his '96 Civic. Kevin Jones. Yeah, dude, those things are bulletproof, man. They last forever, dude. Variable speed. All right. So as far as like you know, like what exactly are you doing for Yard Mastery right now, man?
What am I doing for Yard Mastery?
I know you're in operations or something you said.
Yeah, so basically I'm in charge of the back end. Like once you place an order, like that's me. So I'm doing everything when it comes to the back end of the house. So
you're like a technical guy?
Yeah, so my experience is in logistics. Like,
oh, cool.
So
dude.
before I worked for Yard Mastery, I worked for Do My Own for 10 years.
Wow.
And I ran the Western U.S. shipping operation for Do My Own.
Dude, so, look at you, Brett, man.
So now I'm running Alan's operation to take Yard Mastery to the next level. So,
wow, man. So you're not running like one part of the U.S. You're like doing a nationwide thing now.
Oh, huh? Yeah. So we're getting things going, man, and it's exciting. Like we've got, like I said, I wish there was more that I could talk about because
that's all right, dude.
There's really some really cool stuff coming. That's just so close. You know, I mean, because you got to think right now, like we're in the grind right now for the 2021 season. Like we're getting all the groundwork laid.
So right now's the time, man. You know.
Yeah. So like we just got a new facility here.
I saw that in was that in your video or Alan's video?
Alan's last video. We just got a new facility. Like it's freaking cool. It's gonna be nice.
It's a warehouse.
Yep. Yeah.
How many square feet is it?
It's not huge. We got about 5,000 square feet.
I mean, that's big enough, dude.
So we're scaling. So there's big things going on at Yard Mastery.
Well, hey, Brett, man, I want to congratulate you on your success, man. I know, going from one logistic job where you have a territory to now doing nationwide, man. Congratulations, dude. I mean, I just want to recognize you for your hard work, man. I truly mean that, dude. I
appreciate that, man.
That's a big deal, dude. And you should feel proud of yourself, man.
It's really exciting for me professionally. Like, not just, yeah, it's cool to hang out with Alan and that kind of stuff. Like, it's cool. Like,
it's probably old now.
I mean, dude, I'm the freaking luckiest guy there is. Like, I mean, I hang out with Alan. Like, we had Pest and Lawn Ginger in for the last couple of days. Like,
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the best job there is, dude.
Dude, the simple fact that you do what you love and you get compensated well for it. Not to mention you're working side by side with one of the pioneers that pretty much got all of us into this, man. I mean, dude, that's
I don't think that there's anybody who's making videos on YouTube that's doing lawn care stuff that can legitimately say that they didn't watch an Alan Hain video before they started making lawn care videos. Like,
no,
anybody who tells you that is lying.
Definitely not, man. I know that Alan is the one who got me into lawn care, and then when I got more deep into lawn care, it was like you and Connor. I was watching you guys hardcore, because you guys were doing some things nobody else was doing, So once I perfected my 4-inch cut grass, then I started watching you.
Right. Then you're like, well, what else is there? Exactly. So here's the deal: not to dog on 4-inch grass. Like, you can make your lawn look beautiful. Like, Alan's St. Augustine mowed at 4 inches is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Jeremy's grass mowed at 4 inches, 4.5 inches or whatever. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it blends into the background, right? Like, you can drive through a neighborhood and you're gonna have one or two guys that are mowing their lawn religiously, once or twice a week and keeping it, the edges tight and stuff like that. But like, when you start taking your grass down to a 1/2 inch, like, so in Utah, like, I would tell people, like, if somebody was coming to my house, I would tell them, just look for the house with the grass. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you'll understand when you see it. And then they pull up and they're like, oh. So like, even people that I didn't know in my neighborhood, they're like, oh, you're the guy with the grass.
Oh, you live in the grass house.
Yeah. Like, there's just something about doing something differently than other people.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I like doing things that people say you can't do. Like, I love when people come on my channel and they're like, you can't mow your grass like that. If you mow your grass at 1/2 inch, you're only going to have 1/2-inch roots. Like, I love proving people wrong.
Yeah, man. There's so many of those people, man. Like, it's like, calm down, man. Like, you got your own lawn, Yeah,
like, dude, it's just grass. Like, and guess what? I'm freaking doing it. Like, come see it. Like, there's no camera tricks. I suck at YouTube. I suck at editing. Like, there's no fancy camera tricks on my channel. Like, what you see is what you get. There ain't no color grading or anything like that. Like,
yeah, dude, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. I've been guilty of color grading my content. I'm just going to openly admit it.
Sometimes your trees look a little extra good too,
Yeah, exactly. Why is there a greenish tinge to my face? I don't know.
I don't know, but the lawn looks great. Yeah, man. Like, I get kicks out of doing that kind of stuff. Like, I like making I'm just the type of person that, like, if I'm going to do something, I'm all in. Like, I want to do it. Like, do it. And that's how you end up with 8 reel mowers at one point and a triplex with, 5,000 square feet of grass. Like,
Dude, speaking of your, wait, you have a triplex?
I don't have a triplex anymore. I sold it.
You actually had one?
I had one.
Did you make a video on it? No, right?
Not really. I did a little content on it one time, I think. I showed that I had bought it. I had that pasture, I had that acre pasture that I just ended up not having time for because turns out I was flying back and forth here because I was taking a new job.
I remember that that video you made, man. You were throwing down like a bunch of different kind of fertilizers and testing them out, right?
I felt really bad, man, because I got tons of questions on that video, like, how's it turned out? Like, where's the update?
Zero follow-up.
Dude, I just didn't have time. Like, I had it, because, like, the beginning of the season, I had this plan. Like, I was going to do this, and I was going to try that, and I was going to try this product, and
didn't the Scott Sweden feed end up being like one of the best ones out of the batch that you were testing?
It freaking did great. It did great because so the thing with the Whedon feed was, and compared to the others, was when with that pasture, it was so full of weeds, it killed off all the weeds really good, and so it allowed the grass that was there to get good and not get choked out by the weeds. So it did fine. Like that ended up looking the best at that point. But I just, like I said, I just didn't have time to follow up. And then I get people all the time. I still get comments on that video. You're never going to do a follow up.
No, I'm not because I'm gone. Deuces.
I'm like, bro, I'm 2,000 miles away now. Like,
man, you 2,000 late with that video. Hey, real quick, I want to bring one of these comments over here. I see Jason T is asking you a question, or I guess for both of us, but I feel like you can answer better than me. He said, where's the best place to find a good used reel mower? He said he can't find a GM anywhere, or that isn't $3,000.
Man, you know, like I said, there's, if you watch my video, I did a video about this, but no, there's a handful of places that I always look. So number one thing that I do, and we were talking about this earlier, is I set up an alert on Facebook Marketplace for reel mower, greens mower, and golf course mower. I set up an alert for all of those. That way when something pops up, I see it right away. That way, you know, because you never know. I mean, if there's a deal, like, I'm a sucker for a deal even if I don't need it. Like, you know.
Yeah, me too.
If there's a deal, like if a Greensmaster 1600 shows up for $300, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I'm just down.
And you know, Brett, I think that's probably the best piece of advice that anybody could give when it comes to getting a reel mower. Just set up those notifications. Take the 1 minute to go into Marketplace, go into notifications, and you can actually type keywords to pop up in your notifications list when they get posted to Marketplace. So, I mean, that's honestly probably the best thing, man.
Right, and it's, dude. One thing I would say is be patient. Like, you know, I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, I never see this," you know, but I'm like, well, how often are you looking? Like, are you looking every day? Like, if you really want something, like if you're looking every day and you've been looking for 6 months, yeah, I get you saying I never see it. But if occasionally you're looking, like, yeah, you may have missed out on some great deals because I already bought them. Like,
you snatched them up real quick.
Yeah, but so like Facebook Marketplace, your local classifieds like, you know, Craigslist or whatever. Utah had an awesome classified page called KSL. I had bought some on there. There's a company out of South Georgia called the Weeks Turf Equipment Auction. They do an auction like 3 or 4 times a year. I've bought mowers from there. You have to understand when you're buying from an auction, though, that you're going to end up paying about 10% more on top of what you end up bidding for auction fees and that kind of stuff. And if you get them to ship it, there's a fee to palletize it for you.
That's like $500 alone.
You know, like $300 to ship it.
Yeah.
But still, you can come out way on top. Like I bought my John Deere 180B at that week's auction. I paid like $110 for it.
And then $500 for shipping. and fees?
Yeah, I mean, all in, it wasn't expensive to get it to me. You know what I mean? Like, and again, you just have to be comfortable. You have to say, hey, what's it worth to me? You know, because there's guys out there, like, at the end of the day, value is subjective, right? What you think something is worth may not be what I think it's worth.
Exactly.
And, you know, where for me, I'm like, well, there's no way in the world I'd ever pay $3,000 for a used greens mower. A lot of people are like, dude, I'll pay $3,000 for one.
Yeah.
So it's all, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, value is subjective. So
yeah, that's like me with my Greensmaster. I mean, it's an 89. I had a viewer reach out to me through email talking about he wanted to buy it off of me for $800. And even though that's much, 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 much more than I paid for it, I still don't want to sell it for that price because to me, it's like priceless, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. It's all what you're willing to spend. So, like, I would set up the Facebook Marketplace alerts, check out the Weeks auction company out of Georgia, especially if you're in the Southeast. Yeah, because, like, if it may be worth it for you to make the 6-hour drive or whatever it is from where you're at to go pick one up. And then also, like I said earlier, reach out to your local John Deere or Toro golf dealer, because those mowers come in off of lease, and a lot of times, like, the dealerships already made their money on that lease. And, like, if you're like me, like, I'm the kind of person that I'm just gonna, like, I try to make friends with whoever, and especially people that might be beneficial to me, like a Toro golf dealer. Like, I'm gonna make friends with those guys, and you know, then they'll let me know when that kind of stuff comes in, and you can buy it off of them for pretty cheap. Like I said, I paid $800 for a mower that had less than 400 hours on it. You know, a mower that's like $16,000 or $17,000 brand new. Like,
yeah, dude, that's a good deal, man. Real quick, I do want to remind the listeners, if you guys are just joining in, Brett and I are accepting phone calls. If you guys want to call in, we have the phone number right over here underneath the title of the podcast. You guys can call in, chat it up with us live. You know, we look forward to talking to some of you guys. So don't feel shy. Just go ahead and give us a call. You don't got to be intimidated or anything like that. We'll be more than happy to chat it up with you guys. Just the internet,
man. You only have 29 people watching.
Hey, man. Maybe we can get one of those guys to give us a call, man. I like interacting with the fans, man. You know, fans, they always leave comments and everything like that, but we never get to talk to them face to face, you know? So sometimes that's pretty exciting, you know? So, Brett, I wanted to ask you, man, how did you get into making YouTube videos? Because, you know, I'm a fairly new YouTuber myself. You know, I started, like, you know, back in April or June or whatever, March, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so for me, what happened was I started mowing my grass in Utah. I guess at this point it's been about 3 years. About 3 years ago, I was mowing my grass super short with the reel mower that I had gotten from Connor. And like, it was looking really good, even though, like, dude, I was mowing a total freaking salad bar with a reel mower at 3/4 of an inch, and it was looking freaking awesome. Like, I took the grass that I had, I didn't do anything to it, and just started mowing it. Like, I'm just that kind of person, though. Like, and I tell people this. You know, a lot of guys are like, oh, well, you need to step it down, and then step it down, and then step it down again to your desired cut.
Hey, Brett, sorry to cut you off. We got a phone call.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm excited. Welcome. You are live on the show. Who is this? Welcome. Hello. You're live on the show. Can you hear me?
Have you ever, I saw in your video that you tasted glyphosate with blue dye. Can you describe the taste?
He said, can you describe the taste? Yeah, sure. I had a very chemically type flavor. If any of you guys watching this doesn't know what he's talking about, when I spray glyphosate to kill my whole lawn, as you guys know, the blue dye gets everywhere. It just so happened to be all over my face that day as well. Thank God that I didn't eat any of the glyphosate per se. But yeah, it had a very chemical, sharp, almost earthy taste.
Did you sign up for the class action lawsuit against Roundup?
No, I didn't. But what's funny is ever since I posted that video, there's like a bunch of like globalist glyphosate hating people that post on that video like, how can you do that? How can you touch glyphosate? Curse on you, curse on you.
Dude, that's the best. I freaking want those people to come to my videos.
Hey, real quick, who's on the phone line real quick?
This is George from West Virginia.
Oh, George from West Virginia. What's
What's up, George?
What's your YouTube name?
My YouTube name?
Or your, do you comment? You're like what you comment with?
Oh, just George usually.
Oh, okay, George. Nice to meet you, George. I'm George as well, as you probably know.
I'm not George though.
No. Hey, you're the one that doesn't belong, man.
Hey,
Skedaddle.
all right. I'm out.
Deuces.
Thank you.
George, you got it from here, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that abrupted end.
No.
Hey, thanks a lot, George, for calling in. I encourage you, any of you other guys, if you want to call in and be on the live stream, go ahead. We don't mind.
Yeah, and if you don't call in, at least hit the like button.
Hit that like button
Come
so
on,
we could reach
smash
more people.
The like button.
Yes, murder the like button, smash it, squeeze it, do whatever you want. Just hit it. But yeah, man.
Unless you've already hit the like button and then that unlikes it. Don't do that.
So now that we're talking about YouTube game and everything like that, do you have any advice for any of the new lawn YouTubers?
So here's my advice to anybody out there who's considering getting into YouTube or lawn care YouTube. The biggest thing is just be yourself. Like,
hey, we got a phone call.
uh-oh.
Welcome. You're live on the air. Who am I talking to?
It's Andy.
Oh, what's up, Andy? Andy from Andy's Lawn Care. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, not much. Just calling in to say that you guys did a great job with this live show. Really enjoyed watching it.
Oh, thanks, buddy, man. I really appreciate it.
Andy.
I know that you're a long-time watcher of Brett's, man. I've seen you comment on his videos before.
Yeah, I've been watching him for quite some time now. He's been watching mine
Yes,
as well.
sir. I love that kid. Andy, you're awesome, man.
Thank you.
Andy, do you have my email?
Yes, I do.
Send me an email. I'm going to send you some stuff.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, man.
It better have your signature on it too, Brett.
That's right.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you got to send Andy an autographed bag of Pro Peep, man.
I will. Maybe not that, but Andy, I'm going to send you some stuff. I like you, Andy. Keep
Hey,
up,
Andy,
thank you.
Keep the grind up, Andy. Like, keep being you. Like, I like that. And that's what I was just telling George. The thing that I could tell any YouTuber, any young YouTuber, and this goes for somebody like you, Andy, like, don't try to be somebody you aren't. Like, just be you. You know, people are gonna find your content and they're gonna like your content for you, for what you're doing. And like, even if you're making a video that somebody else has already made, like, eventually you're going to be making those videos and people are going to be watching those videos to see your take on it. Because, like, here's the deal. Pretty much everything, like, how-to wise, has been made.
Done.
It's done. How to mow your yard? Done. Like, how to spray herbicides? Done. Like, but people want to see your take on it. So that would be my tip for anybody new in the YouTube game.
And you know what, Brett? I think you brought up a good point, man. You know, I said this before and I'll say it again. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it, man. You know, you just got to add your own flavor to it, and you know, some people will see it through a different lens, you know.
Well, it's just like in school, right? Like, everybody learns differently, and so sometimes the way you say it might really resonate with somebody where they may not like the way that I'm saying it, even though we're saying the same thing, even though we're putting out that same information. They may understand it when it's explained by somebody, when they may not understand it when it's explained by somebody else. So be you, man. Be original and like keep pumping out content, and you'll get there.
Hey, Andy, while you're on the line, man, you want to plug your channel? Tell everyone where they could find you.
Yeah, so my YouTube channel is Andy's Lawn Care and Outdoor Adventures.
And what do you specialize in exactly?
I mainly do lawn care. I just put the outdoor adventures part in case I do something else, outdoors related.
If there's any adventures, man.
Yeah, and I see on the phone line that you're calling from Illinois. I'm also from Illinois, but I'm in Naperville. So say thank you so much, neighbor. Andy, I gotta let you go. I got another phone call on the line. Thanks for calling in, bud.
See ya, Andy. Shoot me that email.
You are live on the air. Who am I talking to?
Hello, George. This is Grace Ortiz.
Hey, Grace Ortiz. What's going on?
Hey, Brett.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. I have a question. How are the girls taken to Florida?
They are. They're doing great. Thanks for asking. They're really enjoying being here. They miss. The one of the things about Utah that we really, really liked is Utah is a very family-friendly state. Like, there's kids everywhere. So, like, the neighborhood we were in, like, literally, there were, like, 40 kids at the bus stop. Like, there's just that many kids. So they're missing friends because they had some really good friends. But they're enjoying being here. They enjoy swimming in the pool, and they've gotten to where they've made some friends in the neighborhood and friends at school, and they're doing really good. But thanks for asking.
Yeah, I mean the kids are very important when you make a move.
Oh yeah. No, that was a big part of this move, was thinking about them. But they're excited because we're way closer to grandparents here. So they'll get to see grandparents a lot more often.
Well, thanks a lot for answering the question. Good night, guys.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Grace, thank you so much for the continued support. We really appreciate it, and thank you for calling in.
Grace, you're up in North Carolina, right? In Fuquay?
Virginia.
Is that where you're at?
No, Virginia.
Virginia? Why did I think you were in North Carolina?
Hey, close enough, man.
It's the same thing. Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right, Grace, we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Oh, well, that was fun, man. See, you know what? We got these hardcore fans that always comment on our videos.
I love Grace. She's one of those ones that's like everywhere. Like, literally, I'll find a channel that I've never ever heard of, and I see that Grace is there commenting. Like, she is a huge supporter. So, like, people like Grace are awesome. They're the reason that this is that you're able to do a show like this. Like, they're freaking awesome.
Yes, they are. And you know who else is freaking awesome? Scott O'Hare, which I see over here in the chats. Thank you so much for stopping by, Scott.
Scott is awesome.
Scott is the man. Uh-oh. Let's see what happened in these comments. Let's see. I wanted to go up real quick. Hey, Sonny Bermuda, what's going on, Sonny?
I have not overseeded with KBG, and the reason why is, at least in my opinion, if you're overseeding Kentucky bluegrass, I'm assuming you're trying to overseed it into an existing Kentucky bluegrass lawn. And Kentucky bluegrass, since it's self-repairing, it creeps kind of the way Bermuda does. I don't know that there's a reason to overseed, in my opinion. And then even then, if you did want to overseed with KBG, it's such a slow grass to germinate that you're going to be hard pressed to get germination before it's like critical mass. I have to mow. You know what I mean? Hey, they say your mic is off for some reason, George. They said they can't hear you. George, you've gone muted. No volume. Uh-oh.
Testing,
Can anybody
testing.
hear me?
All right. Yes.
I mean, it's more important to hear me.
Oh, I am back. I am back. Well, like I was saying, I want to give a super special shout out to LG. He said, George, thanks for dropping down the tracks in your lawn care vids. LG, thank you so much, bud. What is it, bro? Is it still off?
I don't know. Bush League says your audio is still. Oh, now you're good.
I'm good now?
You're good. They said you're back. He's back.
Awesome.
In the house.
So like I said, LG, thank you so much for dropping that super chat, bud, and I'm glad you liked the music. I wasn't sure if a lot of people liked it or not, so thank you, bud. That's reassuring. And I do want to give a shout out to Bush League Lawns. I don't know if you guys watch Bush League Lawns or not, but he has an awesome channel as well. Have you seen him yet, Brett?
I have. I watch him over there.
Yeah, he's always reaching out to me in the Discord, and he's a good guy, man. He's always giving me some tips, and we're always talking back and forth about real mowing. He just got one of those California trimmers, and I've never used one of those. Have you tried a Cal trimmer before?
That's one of the few ones I haven't personally messed with. They look really similar to McLean's, if I'm being honest, though.
They do. But the good thing is they're kind of popping up right now, and I know their parts aren't so expensive,
Yeah, I know they're making a push, man. I know they're trying to get their name out there a little bit more.
Yeah. Hey, I know that Bush League Lawns was talking about, coming on the podcast. I might have him on, coming on in this podcast, in the future.
Hey,
why don't you
call in right now?
Yeah, man. If you want to be on this podcast right now, call in Bush League Lawns, man. We're right here, dude. Phone number's right there. If you want to give us a call, you'll be live on the air. But yeah, so like you were saying, Brett, advice to the new lawn YouTubers. You said, just be yourself, man. Anything else?
I think another big thing that guys need to understand is you don't have to have the fanciest equipment to make good quality content. Like, you got to think about it, man. Like, phones now will record in 4K. Like, I think even some of these new phones are recording like 8K. Like, I shoot everything in 1080p. Like, I don't have the fanciest camera setup. And then even then, you know, the big dog himself, Mr. Alan Hain, he shoots with a freaking GoPro.
Like a GoPro like 5, right?
No, he's got an 8 that he's using, and he just picked up a 9. But you know, the best equipment, and I attribute this to Dr. Netzel, Mr. Lawn Tool, Right Tool himself. He said it best.
Hey, sorry to cut you off, Brett, but we have a phone.
Stop cutting me off!
We have a phone call from Missouri.
Uh-oh.
Welcome. You're live on the air. Who am I talking to?
Hey, George, this is Brandon, man, over at Bush League Lawn. Since you twisted my arm, I figured
Brandon!
Hey, Bush League Lawns, what's going on?
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm out walking my dogs, listening to you guys in my 3M work phone. So it's cold. I can say that. It's cold in St. Louis.
Hey, man, if it's cold, we're bringing the heat, man.
Yeah, I think you melted your mic.
Nice and warm down here.
Hey, you're spitting all that hot fire. You melted your mic. That's why your audio dropped out.
Oh, man, dude. It is a pretty cheap mic, man. I know it looks fancy, but I got it for the low, dude.
It looks real good.
Oh, thanks, man. But yeah, so what's going on with Bush League Lawns, man? What are you guys doing this winter time?
Well, I'm just waiting for it to snow, man. I've got some equipment that I've got on standby, waiting to use, and I'm getting kind of restless, man. I got the itch to get out and film and, you know, put out some content. I'm getting kind of bored.
Dude,
Hey.
Tell me about it, man. That's why I'm over here sitting in my basement, man, talking about lawn care to a bunch of people that I don't personally know.
Hey, anybody who's looking to put out content, come on down.
Yeah, so Brett, you're a 365 a year content creator now, I guess, being in Florida.
I guess, man. I can shoot video whenever I want now. I
You're
probably
lucky,
won't, but you know.
I was talking to Brett earlier today, man. I told him, I was like, you're laying down sod. Isn't the Bermuda dormant? He's like, man, things never go dormant fully down here.
Dude, it was
Yeah,
81 degrees today. It can't go dormant.
Hey, so real quick, Brandon, man, you want to give a plug to your channel on the podcast? Tell the watchers where they could find you and what kind of content you specialize in.
All right, well, if you're going to make me do it, I'll throw a shameless plug out there.
Of course.
So if anyone hasn't seen my channel, I know I saw the Lawn Guardian poking around in here earlier. I live really close to the Lawn Guardian. We're both in St. Louis, Missouri. I got a cool season lawn, a real mowing Kentucky bluegrass in my front yard that I just renovated. And I've got turf type tall fescue in my backyard that I manage. And so I just kind of do a practical approach to lawn care and show my viewers what products I use and just kind of mess around in my yard and have fun. So if you guys are into that sort of thing, stop by and give me a like and subscribe.
Bush League Lawns in the building.
Do it. Go over there and subscribe to his channel.
Yes. Hey, Bush League Lawns, can you give me a little bit of background about your name, man? I mean, I know it's baseball related, but what exactly is the story behind it?
Yeah, I was trying to think of a name, and I was having a real hard time coming up with something, and I am a big baseball fan. And kind of growing up, when we saw things that were like kind of half-cocked, we would say it's Bush League. And so it's just kind of like an inside thing with me and my buddies, and so I named the channel Bush League Lawn. Really, because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to call it. So that kind of stuck, and I guess it's going to stay.
Oh, nice, man. That's kind of similar to my name. You know, everyone's like, why are you Princess Cut, you know? Well, when I was buying an engagement ring for my wife, all these jewelers kept on trying to sell me a Princess Cut diamond when I was trying to find her a ring. That's all I kept on hearing over and over and over again. I was like, what the hell is a Princess Cut diamond? They're like, it is the finest cut. And me being a lawn care addict, the number one thing that I could think of was a fine cut lawn. Thus the name Princess Cut Lawn. Don't get
here
no
you are.
See
crazy.
what you did there.
Don't get no weird ideas, man.
I thought maybe you were just a big Paul Wall fan, and that's why you went with Princess Cut. But that makes more sense to me.
Yeah. What it do, baby? It's the Iceman Paul Wall. My chain shines something like a disco ball. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. On that note, I'm going to head inside. It was nice talking to you guys.
All right,
and,
man.
Look forward to hearing the rest of the show. See you, Brett. Thanks, George.
All right, see ya.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot, man, for calling in. All right, Brett, I think we're going to start to wrap it up here. If anybody else has any other questions for Brett or I, go ahead, drop it down in the comments. Brett, did you want to give yourself a shameless plug, man? Tell the viewers like maybe what they could expect and look out for coming up here soon on your channel.
Yeah, you could expect probably nothing. I don't know. I always have stuff that I need to put out. I have a ton of footage I just shot with Pest and Lawn Ginger and Alan putting in sod. So
that sounds very fun, man.
Yeah, dude, it was awful.
That sounds worse than leveling a lawn in 90-degree weather.
Edit all that, and I'm gonna put out a video about sod in the middle of winter. So I'm sure all you people out there are looking to sod your yard right now, and I will tell you how to do it.
Hey, well, you're gonna be the new sod father in town, right?
Oh man, I tell you what, next time I'm hiring it out.
Hey, LG said what? No giveaway for me to lose. LG, unfortunately, I don't have 12,000 subscribers like Ron Henry. I can't be doing a giveaway every single episode. But
no, Mr. Ron, man, that dude.
My personal promise to you, LG, is if I ever win on Ron Henry's live stream, I'm donating my win to you, bud. I'm not just donating the prize to you. I'm donating the win. So from here going forward, you will be dubbed the winner, not me. So
man,
that's my personal promise to you, bud.
How generous.
Yes. And that's always a good time over on Ron's live streams. If any of you guys ever want to check it out, it's always a good time over there. And yes, he is blowing up this year, Brett, and well deserved too. He's got some awesome content.
Yeah, I'm going up to see. I'm going to see old Ron in a week or so.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's over there in Georgia, so that's where that's where your parents are, right?
Dude, he lives like 5 minutes away from my in-laws.
Oh, wow. Nice, man. Well, that'll be a nice getaway.
I'm gonna go see him one of those days that we're hanging out with them.
Is it? It's like, hey, I gotta go run down the street real quick.
Yo, the best part is I work for Yard Mastery now, so it's a work thing, right?
Yeah, dude, and you ain't lying either.
Yeah, it's business, bro. Strictly business. That is the best part about my job. Like, dude, I get to do the stuff that I love, and I get paid to do it.
Yeah, dude. Like I said earlier, man, you're a lucky man, and we all got to strive for that. Maybe I'll be there one day, bud.
Hey, at the very least, come down and visit.
Oh yeah, I definitely will, man. Once you guys get things up and running, and I would definitely want to come visit your headquarters.
Say the word. You're always welcome, my friend.
I appreciate that. Scott, I appreciate you too, bud. Thank you so much for the nice comment. LG, fair enough, bro. I got you, bro. Sunny Bermuda, great video. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, man, I want to give a special shout out to Scott O'Hare.
Scott is the man.
With the last minute 1999 finale. Thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate it, bud. Christmas is about to be beautiful this year.
Hey, maybe you'll be able to buy that 1-inch wrench now.
Hey, you know what, Brett? When I come down to Florida, I'm gonna throw you half of that super chat, man. We can go get lunch or something one time. You deserved it,
dude. You're getting generous now.
Hey, man, you deserved it, man. This was a really fun podcast. You were a really fun guest, man, and I'm so happy that you joined me, man.
Hey, anytime you need somebody to be on, I got you.
All right, cool, man. I'll see you guys soon. And Brett, thank you so much. And I'm sure you'll be on soon again.
All right. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Brett, again, thank you for everything, and good luck with your endeavors.
Thanks, man.
All right, peace.